What's up guys, this is Inky, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to convert the strings to numbers in Java. So what we'll do first is go ahead and declare a couple of string variables. String num1 is going to equal something like 1 2 3. Just make sure that you put all numeric characters inside the quotes, like I did here, like 1 2 3 and the double quotes. And so we're going to take this num1 and convert it to int, and another string num2, let's give it a value like 7.99, I guess, and we're going to convert this into double. So what we have to do is, there's actually an integer class that you may not have that you may have never heard of, or maybe you've seen it but you just just didn't know how to make use of it. And this integer class, it's because it's inside the java.lang package, we do not have to like manually import it, so because it's automatically imported. So any class inside the java.lang package is automatically imported in the main in whatever class that you're writing. So let's go ahead and declare an int variable, int num1 converted, let's just say, and set it equal to integer dot parse int, and for the argument we were going to pass in num1. Okay, and for double, and we're going to make another double variable, call it double num2 converted equals double dot, yeah, you guessed it, parse double, and for the argument we're going to pass in num2. And now what we're going to do is try to add some values, some hard-coded values to num1 converted and num2 converted, and spit out the result. Okay, so let's do system.out.println num1 converted plus, let's just add another number, let's just add 1 2 3, I guess. And this first line, it's going to do 1 2 3, which is the value of num1 converted, because the original value, which is num1, is 1 2 3. So yeah, so 1 2 3 plus 1 2 3, and this is going to print 246, because 123 plus 123 is 246, right? And on the next line we're going to do system.out.println num2 converted, and instead of adding it, let's just multiply it by like the sales tax, I guess. So what's the sales tax in Georgia, in where I live? It's 7%. Is it 7%? Yeah, it is. So num2 converted times 1.07, because we want the total, cost, and this will print what the heck ever value, right? So now let's go ahead and run it, and see on the console it printed 246 on one line and 8.5493 on the next line. So what I really wanted to show you guys is use the parse int method of the integer class to convert it to integer, and you use the parse double method of the double class to convert it to a floating point number, or double. Now let's try to and there's actually another exception that I want to show you guys, which is called the number format exception. So what I'm gonna do is make another string bad number, just call it bad number, and set it equal to like 1 2 3 ABC. Like, that's partially a number, but it's not 100% a number, right? Because it actually has a non-numeric characters ABC. So if I try to convert this bad number to like an int or double, it's going to throw me an exception. It's called the number format exception. So well, let's just try to like convert it first here and make another int variable, I guess. So int bad num converted, I guess, equals integer dot parse int, and for string we're going to pass in bad number. And right now it's not giving us any error or anything like that. It's just giving us a warning because we're not making any use of this after we declared it. But if we try to run this program, it's going to throw us the number format exception, like I said earlier. So now if I try to run it, and before even printing what these values are, 246 and whatever value that was, I already forgot. Because I try to convert the string that has a non-numeric characters in it, because I try to convert it to an int, it threw a number format exception. Now to handle it, what we want to do is put it inside the try and catch block. So remember that when we went over the exception and error handling, that's what we want to do. So do try and put this, let's just declare int bad num converted for now. Let's just declare it before the try and catch block, and we're going to assign the bad num converted to the integer that parse int bad number and put it inside the try block, because this is the line that actually throws the number format exception. And here we're going to catch number format exception, and for variable let's just call it nfex for number format exception. And once it catches this number format exception, it is going to print system.out.println, it is going to print this string is not a number, it has a non-numeric characters, something like that. Okay, so that's how it's going to handle it. And now let's save it and run it. And as you can see on the console, instead of actually trying to like convert it to an integer or an int variable, what it did was, because Java knew that we cannot convert this to an int, what it did was it threw a number format exception and it caught it and it printed this string is not a number, blah blah blah, and then moving on to like the rest of the program, which is to print 246, which is 123 plus 123, and print 8.5493, which resulted from 799, converted it to double and multiplied by 1.07, and yeah, that's what it did. So yeah, that's it guys for converting strings to numbers. That only works, as you saw, that only works if it only has like only numeric characters, and if it's like a floating point, then it can only have one decimal point. So because decimal numbers or floating point numbers cannot have more than one points, right? So yeah, that's it guys for this tutorial. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright, bye bye.